Why do you laugh? BYD is trying to compete. Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
In one corner, the Silicon Valley superstar, the legend, the meme, the "I swear there's an update coming next week" king, Tesla. And in the other corner, a company the West barely paid attention to until, surprise, they started selling more electric vehicles than anyone else on Earth. BYD, aka Build Your Dreams, which ironically is exactly what they did. While nobody was watching, Tesla burst onto the scene like a tech startup at a crypto conference. Loud, ambitious, and promising to save the planet, they introduced the world to long-range EVs when everyone else was making electric golf carts, superchargers that felt like cheating, autopilot, which works great unless you ask Twitter. Tesla became the symbol of electric innovation. Owning one wasn't just driving a car. It was joining a cult of torque-loving nerds. Meanwhile, in China, BYD was quietly working like the kid who never talks in class, then gets a 100% on every exam. They went from batteries, phones, hybrid cars, full EVs. Oh look, now they build electric buses, trucks, and trains. BYD didn't chase hype. They chased vertical integration, meaning they build everything in-house: batteries, motors, semiconductors, even their own snacks. Okay, maybe not snacks, but honestly, at this point, who knows? For years, Tesla dominated global EV sales like it was their birthright. The Model 3 and Model Y became the McDonald's Big Mac of EVs. Everywhere affordable-ish, and you somehow know someone who has one. But BYD kept growing, quietly, relentlessly, like bamboo, slow for a while. Then boom, it shoots up a meter overnight. Then, while Tesla was doubling down on premium pricing and tweeting things that made investors sweat, BYD went sprinting into affordable EVs, hybrids that consumers actually wanted, and factories multiplying like Starbucks locations. Suddenly, BYD wasn't that Chinese EV company. They were the EV company. And the craziest part? BYD didn't win with a big flashy press conference. No dramatic keynote. No tweets, no flamethrowers. They simply outsold Tesla, quietly and efficiently, like a ninja with a factory the size of a small city. BYD started way back in 1995, not as a car company, but as a battery manufacturer. While Tesla was still just an idea in Elon's head, BYD was already mastering the art of cheap, reliable batteries, the heart of every electric car. By the mid-2000s, BYD decided, if we can make the battery, why not make the whole car? Fast forward to today, BYD doesn't just make batteries, they make everything. Motors, chips, software, even their own semiconductors. Tesla outsources much of that. BYD builds it all in-house. That's how they keep prices low and production high. Tesla's problem isn't popularity, it's accessibility. Most Tesla models are still luxury priced. Meanwhile, BYD's cars cost half as much, and they still look good doing it. In China, you can get a BYD Dolphin for the price of a new iPhone every year for 5 years. It's efficient, stylish, and reliable. Exactly what everyday people want. While Tesla focused on premium electric dreams, BYD focused on electric reality. And that's how they started quietly eating Tesla's market share, one affordable EV at a time. If the engine was the heart of the gas car, then the battery is the soul of the EV. Tesla made headlines with its 4680 battery cell. Tesla's 4680 cell is all about power and performance. It's like the sports drink of batteries, dense, energetic, and expensive. But there's a catch. Tesla's design depends on complex manufacturing and high costs. And scaling that up turned out to be way harder than expected. But BYD had a different plan. The Blade battery. It's cheaper, safer, and more durable. It doesn't catch fire even when punctured. And because BYD makes these batteries themselves, they're not waiting on anyone. No suppliers, no bottlenecks. That gave them a massive production edge, especially when global supply chains were falling apart. BYD's message was clear. You don't need the most advanced battery, you need the most scalable one. BYD went the other direction. They didn't want the flashiest battery. They wanted the most practical one. Their Blade battery uses lithium iron phosphate, or LFP chemistry. It's cheaper, uses no cobalt, and doesn't turn into a fireball if it gets punctured. That's right. No smoke, no flames, no Hollywood explosion. Just a calm little battery doing its job. But here's where it gets brilliant. Instead of using hundreds of small cells like Tesla, BYD built long, blade-shaped cells that fit directly into the car's frame. No modules, no wasted space. This cell-to-pack design means more energy per inch, less weight, and fewer parts that can fail. It's like BYD said, why build a battery pack around the cells when the cells can be the pack? That's engineering elegance, Chinese style. Here's where things get even more interesting. Charging speed. Now, Tesla's supercharger network is world-class. Their cars can hit up to 250 kilowatts, getting from 10% to 80% in about 25 minutes. But BYD's new Blade battery tech is catching up fast, especially in their E-Platform 3.0 vehicles, which support up to 150 kilowatts charging. That means some BYD models can go from 30% to 80% in just 18 to 25 minutes, depending on the charger. And because LFP batteries handle high current charging more efficiently, they degrade slower, meaning you keep that fast charging for years longer than most nickel-based packs. So while Tesla still wins the headline race for speed, BYD is closing the gap, quietly, efficiently, and without the need for a global supercharger army. Because BYD makes these batteries entirely in-house, they're not begging suppliers for parts. They control the chemistry, the production, and the cost. That's why they can sell a car like the BYD Dolphin for less than half the price of a Tesla Model 3 and still make a profit. When global supply chains collapsed in 2021 and 2022, Tesla slowed down. BYD, they hit the accelerator. So while Tesla was trying to reinvent the battery, BYD simply refined it, turning reliability into their secret weapon. And in the race for global EV dominance, sometimes simple beats spectacular. BYD had another advantage: home field dominance. China isn't just the world's biggest EV market, it's also the world's most competitive. Government incentives, dense cities, and insane fuel prices made EVs the smart choice. While Tesla was exporting cars to Europe and Asia, BYD was selling millions right in their backyard. And now, they're expanding fast to Europe, Southeast Asia, and even Latin America. BYD isn't chasing Tesla anymore. They're building an entire ecosystem of EVs, buses, and even ships. In 2024, the numbers told the story. BYD sold over 3 million electric vehicles. Tesla sold about 1.8 million. Tesla still leads in profit per car, but BYD's scale is unmatched. And they're just getting started. Even Tesla's biggest fans admit the EV king now has real competition, and it doesn't need to tweet about it. Tesla's not going anywhere. Let's be clear, they're still the most recognized EV brand on Earth. But BYD's rise shows that innovation alone isn't enough. Affordability, scalability, and localization matter more than ever. The EV revolution won't be won by whoever shouts the loudest. It'll be won by whoever builds the most cars that people can actually buy. So, who's really leading the EV revolution? The loud innovator or the quiet builder? Let me know what you think. Are you Team Tesla or Team BYD? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the future of transportation, and I'll see you in the next one.